evening. I am Peggy Hinch from the Goodhue Booster Club of Goodhue, Minnesota. With me this evening is Professor Sarah Dye from National Geographic, who is studying the white squirrels of Goodhue, Minnesota. Our PBS station here tonight is going to share with you an awesome documentary on these elusive white squirrels of Goodhue, Minnesota. But we can only bring this type of programming to you, our members, with your pledge. Please call in to these Booster Club members right now. We need your support. It can be a one-time monthly payment, or we can spread this out. But first, let's talk to Professor Sarah Dye about these white squirrels of Goodhue.
All right, yes, an amazing opportunity for citizens of Goodhue to support your team and your community and the white squirrels that live here with us. The documentary is covering and trying to find out how this white squirrel is able to give certain powers to the wildcats in sports and academics. There's only a couple communities in the whole world where these white squirrels live, and Goodhue is one of those places, and we're here to find out why.
Wow, we are so excited to watch this documentary. It is a 10-part, 18-hour show, but folks, tonight we're just going to show you a 5-minute trailer just to get you really excited about this. But again, we cannot bring this programming without you calling in tonight. We need your membership pledge. And if you call in now, in the next 10 minutes, all Booster Club members with a $35, just $35 donation, that will excuse you from working in the concession stands one time this year. And if you pledge $200, that's a lifetime of not working in the concession stands. Now, is that a good deal? Okay, and if you call in the next 30 minutes, as a bonus, we got this great purple bag. Would that not be fun to take to a game this winter? Okay, so again, they're waiting, where the phones have been ringing, but we need you to call. All right, let's go to the movie.
Let's do it.
The Booster Club owns the rights to this video, and no reproduction is allowed. No animals have been injured during this filming, and no human feelings have been hurt.
Jerry Tipke, 1988 graduating class, been here my whole life.
Okay. Now Jerry, when you were in that school in the 80s, did you ever see the white squirrels then?
Not in the 80s, but the white squirrel is significant. When we played softball, yes. Earl the squirrel did show up, did have magical powers, and was our mascot for our softball team.
Really?
Absolutely.
Did you have a winning season that year?
I'm sure we did.
Yeah.
I'm sure we did. I know we placed high in a few tournaments when Earl showed up.
So Earl the squirrel.
Earl the squirrel.
Okay, and that was your Wednesday night softball team.
Yes.
Okay.
And he showed up on some Saturday tournaments as well.
Do you know any history behind the white squirrel of Goodhue? How it came to be and why? What's its mission?
The mission was to bring magical powers to the teams of Goodhue, no matter if it's high school or after high school.
Right.
I think that is true. Now, the guy that brought him in, I didn't know him personally, but I heard his last name is Huseman.
Yeah.
My name's Cody O'Reilly.
Okay, Cody, and tell us a little bit. You are how old and what grade?
I am 16. I am a junior at Goodhue School.
Okay, and you are playing some sports here?
Yep, football and wrestling.
Okay, wonderful. So just kind of a strange question. Have you ever noticed the white squirrels around the town of Goodhue?
Yes, I have.
What do you think of those white squirrels?
They're kind of cool, but a pain in the butt.
Oh, okay. Why do you say they're a...
Well, the last homecoming we had, the lights went out, and because of them squirrels.
Okay. Do you think those white squirrels caused the brown squirrels last year to go up that...
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you think the white squirrels maybe have any magical powers, or...
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
You wouldn't doubt it?
Yeah.
Do you ever see them at football practice?
Oh, yeah.
Do you? Okay. All right. Squirrels around the town of Goodhue?
Yes, there's white and black ones.
Uh-huh. You know, do you deliver in other towns?
Red Wing and Sombrota.
And have you ever seen a white squirrel in Sombrota or Red Wing?
No.
No. So kind of unique to Goodhue?
Very much.
All right. Yeah, tell me about your encounter with the white squirrel.
I was sitting in study hall and I seen it out the window.
Uh-huh. Perfect.
Yeah.
And
Rabbit tree.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever encountered white squirrels? Have you ever seen them in Goodhue?
Yes.
And any thoughts about the white squirrels? Do you believe in their mystical, magical powers and what they do for the town of Goodhue?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're becoming extinct here in town.
Do you think we need to protect them, put them on the endangered species list for Goodhue?
Sure.
Right. Okay.
Why,
All right.
why do you think they're becoming extinct? Are they being killed or are they being captured and
I
let
have
loose
to admit,
somewhere else?
I don't have an idea.
Do you think our rivals from other teams might be trying to take out our white squirrels?
That could totally be it.
Okay.
That's a good call.
All right. Well, we're doing a documentary on the white squirrels at Goodhue.
On the what?
The white squirrels at Goodhue.
Yeah, what
Yeah. Yeah. What do you know about them?
Well,
Mutation of the pigment melanin,
Okay.
so they lack it. That's why it's white.
Okay.
Their eyes are pink. Their melanin's not getting to those areas of their body.
So they're actually albino squirrels.
They're albino.
So
Yep.
you've seen this whole population. Do you think they have any
What happened
magical?
was they came from Rushford.
Okay.
They were here until we came.
They made it up here. They'd hop in Rushford or their Halverson's trunk. But you asked Mark
Well,
Upsall that question.
We hear they've been around since the 80s. So
Who hasn't been?
So I'm glad we caught Mr. Halverson because I was concerned that our white squirrels weren't albino, and it's their red eyes that can transfer the power that we see that happens with our kids and our community members. Instead of the morph white squirrel, who he or she does not have those powers. So to learn more, look for our handout.
and I'm gonna go
Oh, right. There's another brown squirrel.
over in the cemetery.
We could sit here long, not today, but if you could sit long enough and you'd actually see.
Gosh, I sure wish we
The
could
white.
find you a white squirrel while you've come all the way from Washington D.C.
Well, I'm scanning the cemetery and the picnic table. There's another brown gray squirrel. Oh my gosh, I think it's over here by the tree. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, hold it. Where? I gotta find it. Where?
Do
Where
you
do you
see
see
it?
it?
Do you see it right by the tree?
Oh
Isn't that
my
a walnut
gosh,
tree?
yes,
No
let's
wonder,
go.
They love
Let's
walnuts.
go.
Let's go. Oh, but just a minute. Don't scare it. Don't scare it. It's going to run up the tree. And it does have red eyes. It's an albino. Where these white squirrels live. And so I added Goodhue as a place where there are white squirrels. So Goodhue is on the map, one animal at a time. One wildcat at a time.
My first encounter with the white squirrel was when I was in 4th grade. I was sitting at my desk in Mrs. Stevens' classroom taking a spelling test. I looked out the window and I saw the white squirrel coming down the tree in Mrs. Rosner's yard. We connected, our eyes, we met, we looked, I looked into his eyes and he into mine, and I felt the power and the connection, and I feel that that power came through me and is now transferred off into my offspring from the white squirrel.
Okay, I'm Joanne Hinch. I've been in Goodhue since 1999.
Okay.
And I had never seen a white squirrel before I moved to town.
Now, you went to high school here. You lived out in the country.
Yep.
Yep. So, do you remember seeing them even back in, what year did you graduate from high school, if I can ask?
53.
Okay. Were there any white squirrels then? Or
Not that I remember.
Okay.
All I remember is Mr. Hughesman bringing white squirrels to Goodhue.
And do you remember hearing why he did that, or just that he saw them and?
I have no idea. I think he had a son living out there. And Marge Hadler and I used to have a good time with the white squirrels because the white squirrel would be in front and the papa squirrel was behind. And he, of course, wanted to make love to her, and she didn't want anything to do with it. And so she would hop from Marge's roof onto my garage and then wham up to the tree. And then they kept going to Father Peterson so much, the white squirrels.
Okay. Yeah, this is good.
And Marge says, "What is with that white squirrel? I never see it on our lawn anymore." Oh, I said, "That white squirrel has turned Catholic." And she laughed and laughed. And I was so glad that Marge was laughing because of it. So, and then all at once he was back on our lawns, and I said, "Well, he must honor both religions, you know." So
I mean, no, but there was this guy that used to live drop them. Then he would take them out into the country, as far as I know, and release them. Why? I don't know, because they're beautiful. I know I seen one got killed right on 9 out here. This was several years ago. Got killed, run over by a car. And I come by 10 minutes later and it was gone. So I know somebody picked it up and probably had it mounted.
Go.
Thank you all so much for your donations, and wow, was that video, that documentary so interesting. I can't wait to watch all 18 hours and all 10 segments of that. Thank you for coming. Gals, how much money did we raise tonight?
$2,017.
Wow, that's amazing. Look at that. Thank you, members.